What's up, YouTube? Wanted to do another review today. This is another yo-yo I got for my birthday from my beautiful wife, who isn't home right now because she took our kids to Flight, which is a place where they just get to jump on trampolines, which is cool. Anyway, so this is the Duncan 2016 Barracuda. Now, there's been other iterations of this. I don't have those. I haven't played those. This is the only one I've played. Asked for a couple of things that I didn't have for my birthday, and this was one of them. And gotta say, loving it. Barracuda 2016 is really, really awesome. I think they're $45, so they fall right into the line of like the Yo-Yo Factory budget stuff, brand new. I think they're 50, 52, 55 maybe for the splashed finishes, which is actually a better price for splashed finishes than Yo-Yo Factory stuff is. So, gotta say, Duncan really killing it 2016. I reviewed the origami before the grasshopper came out earlier this year. I don't have one, I haven't tried one, but the general consensus seems to be that the grasshopper is also awesome. So, Duncan really kind of killing it 2016, putting out a bunch of really good throws for good money. And, anyway, let's get into the review. So, this is the splash version of it, but it comes in solid colors too. The diameter is 56.05 millimeters. The width is 44.6 millimeters. The gap width is 4.55 millimeters, so decent gap size there. It is 67.6 grams, and it comes with a 10-ball C-sized concave bearing. It's not a center track, it's a concave bearing. I believe Duncan uses a Diffio licensed bearing, but I think they do their own bearings. So it's licensed by Diffio. It's a 10-ball, super smooth. The red Duncan SG stickers, which are basically the same as everybody else's response pad stickers to me. Designed in USA and machined in China. That's how they keep it at the $45 price point, machining it in China. And apparently Chinese machining is, pretty good anyway. Anyway, let's get on with it. So this is a pretty great yo-yo. It actually is super duper similar to another great yo-yo that I like, the Yo-Yo Factory Aviator 2. As you can see, they're practically the same shape. The little lip here is a little different. This one's a little more dipped in. This is just more of a kind of a bump here instead of a little dip. And the cup is a little different. The Aviator 2 is slightly lighter. I believe this is about 65 or 65 and a half grams. This is about 67 and a half grams. So a little bit lighter on the Aviator, but not much. They play very similarly as well. So this plays very much like the Aviator. I would say it's a little slower than the Aviator, can go a little faster, but the spin's a little bit longer. So you kind of, for what you get, it's sort of that's the kind of trade-off, is that like the lighter yo-yos are a little faster, but they're not going to spin as long. The little bit heavier yo-yos are going to spin a little bit longer, maybe not play as fast. I'm not that fast of a player, so this is fine to me. It very much feels like the Aviator, and I appreciate the extra little bit of spin time, because I can kind of, it just, when you're working on tricks and stuff, when yo-yos sort of start to spin out a little early, if you're going through them slowly, to me, it's not, maybe that's not the best yo-yo to learn on. As far as competition tricks you can do in your sleep, it's a toss-up. Does it really matter? I don't do competitions. I just like yo-yos. I like to collect them. I like to talk about them, and I like to do reviews and stuff. Anyway, so the Aviator 2 came pretty smooth out of the box, I gotta say. Although I just dropped it crooked. Pretty smooth out of the box. The concave bearings that Duncan uses, my only, I guess, gripe, it's not really a gripe because everybody's bearings do this, is out of the box. This one was smoother than the origami, but I feel like these ones certainly need worked in. Like, first throw, you're like, okay, a little gritty. It gets a little smoother once you play with it for about 5 minutes. A little bit after that, I lubed it, threw it a little bit more. smooth as could be now. Just I don't use that much lube. I know people are like, oh, don't touch the bearings, don't lube the bearing. I think lube makes them play better, makes them play smoother, makes them play quieter. So to me, half a drop of lube, seems to solve a lot of my my issues and keeps me happy. I haven't burned out a bearing, and I don't know. I guess I haven't been doing this that long, but I mean, I have a lot of yo-yos that I've played a lot with, and their bearings are still just as good as the day I bought them. So, maybe there is some truth to the lube. You can't use very much lube though. Very, very like one drop, maybe two if you're getting some gunk in there. But maybe like one drop is really all you ever need. I use anyway. The Duncans, I feel like when you get them, you kind of maybe need to hit them with a little bit of lube, let them work in a little bit. Other than that, I mean, super awesome, super smooth right out of the box. Like I said, super duper similar to the Aviator 2, which I like very much as well. I mean, it's basically the same size, shape of yo-yo. Yeah, I dig it. I dig the Duncan stuff. I think Duncan's been doing a great job. I think Duncan's always been doing a great job, but I think particularly 2016 they did a great job. And looking forward to whatever they put out in the future, because it's certainly worth looking into. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, if you have questions or anything, like and subscribe. I put up videos pretty often, so tell if for nothing else to see, what do they think about yo-yos, or how does this yo-yo? Because you can't always try them before you buy them. Like and subscribe. I probably will buy it, and I'll tell you if it sucks. So anyway, cheers to you. Have a good one.